Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See no one else love me like you do. That's why I'm mine.
Hey my baby dolls, welcome back to another video. So today I have some more makeup. Are you guys loving the back-to-back makeup tutorials as much as I am? Like, this is taking me back into like when I first started YouTube. I know you guys can tell by the video what this video is going to be consisted of, with what products I'll be using. This is all ColourPop. This is a full ColourPop makeup tutorial. I have never picked up anything from ColourPop, not even a lippie, not even a brow pencil, concealer, nothing. So this is going to be freshly new to me. Target, as you guys know, if some of you guys may know or may not know, but Target has expanded their makeup, their beauty section, and Ulta Beauty have joined in with Target, so you guys can pick up a lot of the Ulta Beauty brands in Target now, which is so dope. So this is where I got all of the ColourPop things from. A lot of these things were definitely affordable. It seems like they have like a new line out, like with new like things, a whole bunch of new stuff. So I picked up all of these items from Target. There's somebody's car going off. Every time I start recording, it's always something. So I have so many things in this bag. I'm going to take everything out because I don't want to miss out on anything. I have their foundation, I got setting mist, I got setting powder. Y'all know how I feel about setting powder. The first thing is their brow pencil. This, it just says brow pencil by ColourPop. Excuse my nail being broken, y'all. But this is the brow pencil, and I got the last one. A lot of these things I had got the last one. The last foundation that I think is close to my shade. I don't know, it looks a little too dark, but we're gonna see. So I have dark brown. So yeah, y'all, this is so cute. This is what it looks like. This is the brown pencil. You have your spoolie. You have your spoolie on one end and then the actual pencil on the other end, okay? So I am going to prime my face since I got their primer, their no filter primer. I'm going to prime. Let's see how this looks on the skin. I love the packaging. It's just so nude. So this is what it looks like. No filter. It looks like a little moisturizer, and I don't really buy everybody primers. Like, some primers are just not even worth it, but we're gonna see. Feels very soft and smooth. Has a very, I have a citrus scent to it as well, if you guys were wondering. But very smooth and soft. Feels like a moisturizer is what it feels like. Literally like a moisturizer. Okay, so now that we have all of that on, skin looks really good and hydrated, I will say that. It does say that it's lightweight skin, perfect primer that creates a smooth and canvas for flawless makeup that lasts all day. So like I said, it is smooth. So we're gonna see how well it turns out. Now we can get into the brows. So here's the concealer. Like I said, I got 3 of them because I didn't know what to choose. Y'all know I usually pick up 2 concealers, but this time it's kind of hard. Didn't know. So these are their hyaluronic creamy concealers. So I picked up medium, medium dark, and dark. So very hard to choose. This one looks very much light. This is medium. It looks lighter in person. This is going to be good for brightening up my under eye. Okay, this is going to be good for that. Then I have medium dark. Medium dark looks like close to my skin complexion. This looks like it's close to my skin complexion. Okay. And then we got dark. So this is like also close to my skin complexion too. That's why I was kind of confused. This is dark. Dark looks like my skin complexion. So medium dark and dark looks like it both can work as close to my skin shade. And then medium, it looks like it can work for brightening up my eye. Okay, so I got all three. I'm going to actually use medium, which I said would be good to brighten under my eye with. So I'm going to use medium for under my brows. And I'm going to use, and then I'll use medium dark for on top of the brow. Okay, so let's see how that goes. I guess, yeah. So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over. And then we're taking the medium brown on top. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I'm trying to get into the concealer. I'm not sure yet on it, but it's not giving like a all. Like this is the one. The pencil is like giving regular pencil, you know, like we gotta see the consistency of this pencil. That's like the most important thing, like how well this pencil can last all day. And the concealer gives very lightweight. I like lightweight concealers, I do, but I also like it to be covered, like full coverage. It's definitely giving coverage though, I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely giving coverage. It's very lightweight though, like it gives very lightweight. So I definitely gave the eyebrows a nice crisp, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, the eyebrow pencil is giving like a regular brow pencil. It's nothing too crazy or special about it. It kind of gives off if I was to use like a brown pencil at like the beauty supply store. Like I'm not trying to downplay ColourPop in the brand, but it gives off, you know what I'm saying, like a Ruby Kisses brow pencil. Like it kind of is a duplicate for that, just being honest. And I love Ruby Kisses products, and I love Ruby Kisses eyebrow pencil. Like that's a good eyebrow pencil for only like $3 at the beauty supply store. But that's what it's giving. I'm gonna do the other eyebrow off camera, and then we're gonna come back and work on the rest of the face. Okay y'all, so far it looks good. I love how my brows look. I like the outcome of them. This definitely says creamy concealer. It is definitely creamy. Yeah, I'm not gonna compare it to anything just yet. Just give me a moment to like, you know, get into it. So now we are working with eyeshadow. I picked up their Peach Out. This is their packaging. It's so cute, right? I picked up this one because it definitely looks summery, and I haven't worked with any peach tones, pinks in a while. So I just picked up a palette that was neutral, so I didn't want to pick up another neutral palette. I believe this ran for like $14. And this is the back where you have all of the colors of each shade, the name of each shade, Lord. I'm going to go in with Ready or Not. Okay, for my transition shade. Let's see how good this is. I never used ColourPop shadows. Let me know if you guys have and if you like it. But this is my very first time with everything from them. So, and while I'm applying, I'm kind of like pressing the color in first before I go in and start, you know, blending. So far the pigment is definitely there. And so far it feels like the shadows are very soft. It's so soft that like every time I go into the pan, there's a lot of shadow like falling off. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. so next I'm taking Peach Tea, which is this color here. Peach Tea, we just took this one, which is Ready or Not, and now I'm taking Peach Tea on top of the transition, but we're still making that transition shade still visible, okay? Still make it visible. I'm not going over it. I'm kind of like going just on top of it. I'm not going above it, if that makes sense. Hopefully that just makes sense. And I'm taking it mostly like in a crease area just to deepen up the tones. Look at how much fallout it's giving. There's so much fallout. Look at all of that. So much fallout. Like if I keep going back into the pan, it just falls out. So that's one thing I don't really care too much for. But the pigmentation is there. Go back in with that transition shade within that same brush you use for the transition shade. Look how old, y'all. The brush not old. It's just when I wash my brushes, sometimes the color comes off, and now it's just a wood stick. I'm sorry. Just want to say that because I know y'all probably looking at this damn brow, at this damn pencil, like that old ass pencil she using. I mean brush she's using, but it's not that old, y'all. I promise it's not. I just really wash my brushes a lot, so I take that shit serious. I want to go in with Go Getter right here, but at the same time I don't. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna go in with that. I'm gonna go in with Not So Basic, and this is a shimmer shade. Not So Basic. I'm gonna take this shade right there. We're going in with Not So Basic, okay? Alright, taking this all over the lid. Okay, so this eye is giving very much a summer. It's giving very much summery. I did not pick up an eyeliner from them, so I'm going to use my Wet n Wild eyeliner. Usually I put another layer of primer on before I go into the foundation, so I'm going to do a little bit of that. Just a little bit more primer. I feel like we lost it or something, you know? I don't know. Okay. So I feel like I've put on enough, because I'm actually, while I'm rubbing this in, I definitely feel like I put on enough. I still feel the primer, so that's good. So here is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade Dark 157W. This is a medium buildable coverage. So let's see. It does have a pump, and this is what it looks like, you guys. So it does look very darker than my skin. The one that was in front of it was too light, and then the one that was next to it was too dark. So I felt like this was kind of like in between my shade, the best one that was going to do for me. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to use my beauty blender for this. Do ColourPop have brushes? I don't ever see brushes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I never see brushes by ColourPop. On the sponge, it's definitely giving my color now. In the bottom, it looks darker. Okay, so let's see. See? Girl, it's my shade. I know what I be doing when I be picking out my foundations, y'all. I know what I be doing. So this looks good. That looks good, right? Definitely buildable. I feel like I can keep going and going with this product, and it won't look cakey, because it definitely has a light cover, like a light feel to it. It's creamy, it's lightweight, and it's buildable, so it doesn't look cakey. And we love a buildable foundation because we don't want no cakey foundation. And look at that. Like, it blends so well in my skin. It doesn't give me literally a ashy look. It don't give me an ashy look. Yeah, it doesn't. Like, it doesn't. This looks like it's exactly my skin complexion. Like, exactly. It's not even, you know how I tell you guys I like to get a foundation that is at least one shade or two shades darker than me sometimes, it don't even give me that it's darker than me. Like, it literally just melts. It looked like my skin, literally, like just my skin, you know. So I love that, especially for the summer, because wow, I keep putting on more and more product and I don't need to because it looks so good. You know when a product is really good, when you keep building and building and keep going back and forth. You keep going in it, but you don't need to keep going back and forth in it. I'm gonna put that up because wow, I thought, and this was the last shade, and I wasn't even gonna pick it up because I'm like, this is not my color, this is not my shade, but it is. Now we're gonna go in with the concealers. Now the first concealer I'm gonna go in is the darkest one, so we're gonna go in with dark. Okay, and I'm only gonna use a little bit of this. This is like my skin complexion all the freaking way. Okay, so we're just gonna blend that out.
You'll try and come back when you're famous. I always want to prove, but it's dangerous.
Okay, now I'm using medium dark. So we're getting lighter now. We're getting lighter. We're building. It's so smooth and so skin-like. Like, it just goes on like butter. I'm not gonna lie. It goes on like butter.
Got something real base. You wanna get with me, stop.
Now we're going in with medium, which is the lightest one. And now you don't have to go all the way. You can literally just go ahead and set at this point. But me, you guys know that I like to take a concealer that is lighter, very light, for a brighter under eye. And this is literally the only place where I'm taking this concealer is under the eye. And I can put a little bit on my nose right there, but that's it. That looks so good, y'all. Like, so good. My skin looks woke. Like, my skin looks woke, like alive. So now we're gonna go in with the powder, y'all. Pray for me because this could be a fail or it can be a win. Okay, so this is the No Filter setting loose setting powder, and I have this in translucent. Whew, child. Let's see. Okay. Jesus, bear with me. I kind of go right under the eyelid because that's where I crease real fast. So that's where I go first. And then I'm going to take my brush. Okay. And then right behind my nose, because you know we can crease right there by the nose. Okay. And now we're going to take our brush. Set. 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 I feel like okay, it's not bad. I'm still setting. I'm going to take this shade right here that I wanted to take on the lid, but I'm going to take it under the eye. It's Go Getter. Hit that right underneath the lid. Now I am going to go in and start contouring and bronzing. I look very ashy right now, so that's sometimes that's why I don't like using translucent powders. But we're going to set and spray and all that, so no worries. We're about to get into some color too. So I have the ColourPop matte bronzer, and y'all know when I saw this, I'm like, I gotta get this one. This is in the shade Pacific Beach. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So let's bronze with this, contour with this, and see what she's giving, okay? Let's see. Oh yeah, she's a keeper. She's a keeper. I'm gonna contour my nose with this too, so don't mind the powder on my nose. So I kind of take my bronzer up like blush too as well. So if you guys see me taking it up like that, that's just what I do. Okay, I'm gonna take some on the chin a little bit, round, and I'm gonna take NYX Won't Stop mattifying powder in the shade Mocha, and this is where I'm going to do. You guys been seeing me doing this in the recent makeup tutorials, and this is just help setting around my face. And when I first put it on, it looks orange, so don't worry about that. It's gonna blend all together. It's gonna blend in, so don't worry about it. It has like a blushy like color to it. It's not just like a brown. It has like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like it damn near can go as blush a little bit. Okay, I let that sit, and then I'm gonna blend that out with my brush. But we're gonna let that sit for a minute, okay? Now we're gonna go in and do my nose contour with the ColourPop bronzer.
But I just know that breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, and I have to eat it.
And first off, I love it because it's really matte, and you see how they just gave me color. Like I said, like that bronzer is like a nice, it's like a really great bronzer, because it's not, that's why I like bronzer as contour, because it gives the face color without giving it, like some contour palettes look very gray. Okay, like it comes off very gray and like just gray. I love to contour with a bronzer. It just works better. Like it gives your face the color that it needs. You got your bronzer and your contour all in one. Like I look like I have a nice, like I look bronzed for real, for real. Love that. Under my eye looks very dry, and I don't like that. I like to look hydrated, and this gives me dry. So if you have very dry skin, this is what you will love this. If you have really, not dry skin, if you have really oily skin, you will really love this. Definitely feel like it'll mattify your skin and it will hold on all day. But for me, I don't really have dry skin, so it doesn't do any goodness for me. Okay, I am going to spray my face before I do my blush. So let me just spray real quick before I do my blush and highlight. This is the No Filter Setting Mist. Okay, it looks like, why it looks like something is white at the bottom. Y'all see that? It looks white at the bottom. I'm gonna shake it up, but whatever that is. And yeah, this is the box it comes in, and this is the bottle. I love the new packaging, like I really do. I don't know what this is at the bottom, but I hope that it moves around. It's not really going nowhere. Smells fruity, very fruity, kind of similar to the primer. It's like a citrus scent. It kind of dry and dewy. It's kind of giving my skin like a dewy feel, as y'all can see. It looks dewy. So I don't know if that was meant for that, like meant to happen or what, but definitely dry and dewy. It still kind of feel like it's drying, but it's drying for, it's taking a while to dry, so I don't really like that. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of it. I don't know how I feel about that one. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my blush by Makeup Revolution, and I'm gonna take this one here. I've not taken that one yet, so let's see how that looks on the skin. Very pretty. Matches the eyeshadow very well. Yeah, so it's dry and dewy. So if you don't want like a dewy look after, I don't know. it's hydrating, but it's actually dewy. They should have named it dewy because it's definitely left my skin looking dewy. Okay, so I'll definitely recommend that if you have dry skin or you like that dewy look, you know. Yeah. So next up we have the highlighter, and then we're gonna do the lips. So I have their ColourPop Super Shock highlighter. This is in the shade Lunch Money. Okay, don't play with her. Lunch Money. Now I haven't bought a highlighter in forever. Like in forever. I haven't bought no new highlighters. So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I might as well get it. Why not? Looks very pretty. Okay, let's see how well this works on my skin. I like to work with my nose first. Chin. This highlight is pretty. Oh. Stop it. It's giving the face like a nice summer glow. Like coming from within. It's definitely melting on. Like it doesn't look like it is sitting on the skin, and that's what I'll be scared of when it comes down to highlight. Like that looks good. My tear duct. So now the last thing I have from them is this lippie stix by ColourPop. It's the shade Oh Snap. So this is the package. Shade is Oh Snap. Why would somebody try to use this already? I don't like that. Somebody try using this already? Let me do my lip liner real quick. So let's see. Oh, it's a matte. Looks pink. It looks pink on, but in the tube it looks brown. Interesting. Oh, this is it's like a creamy matte. That's pretty. It's not like a, and I don't like creams, but this is like a creamy matte. Like it's not too matte, if that makes sense. It's like I want to wear this by itself, but I also want to put some gloss over it. But at the same time, I don't, because I don't want to ruin the look. So I think I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, y'all, so I put a little bit of lip liner back on. So it's a little bit more because it was given too nudish. Everything is looking good. It definitely is giving summer. I used to love like a pink eye shadow look. Like now to me it gives very girly and very like innocent, and I don't know how I feel about the pink eyeshadow, but I love it. Don't get me wrong, like the pink eyeshadow is giving, but it's so innocent looking, you know. It's definitely that. So the blush goes well, the bronzer is beautiful. My top favorite, the foundation. First it'll be the bronzer, then it'll be the foundation, then it will be the concealer, then it will be the primer, and then it will be the highlights, then it will be the brows. I think I said everything. And I forgot the eyeshadow, so it will probably be the eyeshadow before the brows. But other than that, yeah, that's how it goes listed for me, from my most highest fave to my least favorite. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look very refreshed and hydrated. My skin feels very hydrated too. I do not even feel like I have on makeup, so that's a plus. I love the foundation because it's buildable and it's very much coverage, as you guys can see, and it's literally my exact skin shade. So I thought it wasn't going to be, I thought it was actually going to be darker than me, but once I pumped it out, it looks like my skin. And once, like in the bottle, it looks darker. So like that's something that you guys can pay attention to when you are, here we go with the Ambulamps. So that's something that you can look at when you are looking for your match, okay? So that's how I feel about all of the products. I gave you guys my honesty. This was definitely, you know, something new for me and new for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this entire video. I love you guys so much. Let me know your thoughts on it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That helps with my channel, to like the video and comment, okay? We are at 120k subbies. I love you guys for subscribing. Let's get to 150 at least. I know we're gonna get to 200k baby dolls, but let's get to 150. And I love you guys, and I'll see you baby dolls in my next video. Love you.